Okay, at what points in the planning and permitting process will the public be involved, and will there be citizen committees and hearings?
Public's involved right now.
Well, not to the extent that they would like to be.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There'll be, within the permitting process, there will be a minimum of 3 hearings. And the DNR, at their discretion, can have as many more as they'd like to have. Those would begin almost immediately with the initial notice of intent and the bulk sampling. Those require public hearings. And then there's a minimum of 1 more public hearing during the actual permitting process. And as I say, that's at the discretion of the DNR.
And do they decide where the public hearing will be held?
The law actually says it must be held in the county with the majority of the planned or body.
See, I think a lot of you people, the reason we had this hearing tonight, this was for the county board, okay? The reason was, the board has had a number of questions of the mining company. So we scheduled this meeting for the county board members to air their questions. There's gonna be later on, I'm sure there's gonna be public hearings where you guys can air your problems too. But this was basically just for us, right, Jim?
Right. Yeah.
This is why we set up. So we're not trying to shut you out. Right. We're just trying to find out what the hell's going on ourselves. So as long as you understand.
Would it be possible that we could possibly hold some town, like a so-called town meeting? Bill and I had talked about this before, to inform the public as the progress rolls along, and if they have questions and answers, we could maybe set up something in a timely fashion with a little bit of organization.
Actually, it'd be ideal is once the studies start giving us data that we can present and say, this is what we've done last month, this is what we're doing this month, this is the plan for next month, and this is the information we have. It hasn't taken place yet because there's been no data.
Exactly. It's going to be quite some time before this happens, but if we did it in an orderly fashion, this would be fine. You and I talked about it before, Bill.
Yeah. And we plan to go out with more public information on a informal basis, and hopefully it allows folks to not feel intimidated to come out and
That's the only reason I wanted to air that, is because maybe it would satisfy some questions people have. If they have questions, they can think of more to bring to you at a later date.
Sure.
When are there going to be a couple of public hearings scheduled? And the reason I don't know when you want to do. The reason I said is I think we should schedule one in Hurley and one in Mercer. And I think the reason I'm saying this is we should let the public air their complaints and their grievances and their questions. And I think if we set one up in either part of the county, this would be a good thing to get some of this stuff straightened out. And I think the sooner we do this, the better off we are.
It would be to your advantage, but I think you should be the one setting it up.
if I could.
No, I'm gonna sit in Ashland County. I don't live in Ashland County. The mine's not going in Ashland County. The mine's going in Iron County.
What?
Right now it's Iron County, so
It's
Iron County right now, so we're gonna deal with Iron County side.
Iron County.
When I don't know how long it's gonna take you people to get there. It's probably be 15 years, 20 years. I don't know your time frame, but
It's your time. But I'm just saying, I think we should set these hearings up in Hurley and Mercer as soon as we can. I don't know if the board should be there.
I think that they should fill some holes, so they got.
If I could suggest something.
Well, I'm just asking when.
If I could suggest something, that the format's important to, I think, bring people who don't come out to hearings and are intimidated by the crowds and kind of the loud hearings and what's happened at some of the hearings on mining recently. And I think a format that we've been talking about and we'd like to do is something a little more low-key, more one-on-one that can draw people out who don't come out to hearings on a regular basis.